Hi everyone, so unfortunately we have some bad news on the HTC One M8 2014. Unfortunately HTC have made a really bizarre call and they've removed probably the standout feature from their camera last year, which was the optical image stabilisation. Now, if you're not familiar, what optical image stabilisation does is it helps to kind of remove some of those small micro vibrations that naturally happen when we're holding a camera. The reason for this is it gives a sharper, more stable image, also usually better focusing in low light conditions as well, less focus hunting, and generally I can feel the impact of having that removed from the HTC One M8. Unfortunately, whilst focusing is good, low light photography now actually feels a bit more of a chore than it was with the original HTC One. We can only surmise as to why HTC may have had to do this, whether it was a choice between having optical image stabilisation or the duo camera, or whether it was a supply constraint problem with getting hold of enough of these particular camera modules with OIS built in. It's a bit of a strange one, and the only thing I can really think here is HTC probably didn't do it by choice. They may very well have had a supply problem. Apple have been taking up a lot of these high-end sensors, these ultra-pixel sensors for their cameras, and obviously the optics that tend to go with that as well. Or they may very well have decided that the features of the duo camera were worth losing the optical image stabilisation. You have to kind of suppose that trying to stabilise an image from two cameras simultaneously and syncing that data together is actually very difficult. However, I actually think that really what we're looking at here is a unfortunate set of circumstances that led HTC to say to themselves, actually, let's not go with the OIS part, let's instead go with the duo camera because we know we're going to be able to get hold of lots of those sensors cheaply and economically. If Apple, as is rumoured, is soaking up a lot of the supply chain on these particular parts, then it may very well have forced HTC's hand to innovate with the duo camera rather than sticking with the same optics they had last time. Because say the actual cell sensors that are being used here for the image is identical to the previous model, it just is missing that optical image stabilisation, and I'm afraid you can really feel it. It's a real pity that HTC were, well, forced to market quite like this. It will be reflected, I'm afraid, in our final review scores, as it was a standout feature of the previous handset. For watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Do please remember to like and comment, and if you'd like to, please subscribe. You can also visit our website and download our Android app. If you do subscribe, you'll be getting a daily dose of the latest tech news, hardware reviews, Android games, consoles, and basically an honest opinion direct from the UK. Stay tuned, stay Androidizen.